Tonight's video is on components of a persuasive argument, video 6.1. At the end of this tutorial, you'll understand the 3 types of arguments and the components of a persuasive argument. So let's get started. Should be nice and short tonight. All right, so persuasive argument recap. We've talked about these things already. They were a part of our vocab swag, so you should know them. Logos, that's where you're arguing using logic and reasoning as support. You're using facts and statistics. Ethos is where you're arguing using sources of credibility, the speaker's or the author's authority. And then pathos is an emotional or motivational appeal, using vivid language, emotional language to argue your point. It's important that we talk about credibility. This is when you're using reason or facts that highlight the writer's expertise or experience. In this case, we are looking at the credibility of the websites that we're using as our research, and we're also looking at building our own credibility when we're actually writing our essay. So it's going to be really important to point out the credibility of your sources and to get really high quality sources, and to look for sources that are high credibility, high sources, high efficiency. All right, components of persuasive argument. So first of all, you have to have persuasion. So this is where you're going to convince the reader to rethink a position, take an action, and believe something new. The argument itself is reasons, facts that you use to defend that position. And then finally, your topic, your debatable topic, and it should have 2 sides. We're looking at affirmative and negative on one specific statement or idea, or the topic itself. All right. Now, the topic position, this is when you're going to actually state what your topic is and what your position is that you're going to support. So this usually comes in the introduction. Your arguments, you're going to use pathos, ethos, and logos to persuade your audience. Use facts, evidence, examples, experiences to support your arguments, and be sure to choose arguments that will best sway your audience or the reader. Now, the counter argument is going to be one whole paragraph in your essay where you're going to at least acknowledge one argument for the opposing side and then refute it or prove it to be wrong. So the setup of your essay, which we're going to talk about later, will be intro. You need to have at least 3 body paragraphs that support your idea with arguments. And then you'll have 1 paragraph for the counter argument, and then the last paragraph will be your conclusion. So counter argument will be its own paragraph in the essay. You're going to acknowledge what the other side might say or argue, and then you're going to refute it and prove it to be wrong and go back to your side, your position. And it's really important that we don't confuse the reader during the counter argument stage, because it's very easy to do that, so we need to be very specific, clear, and concise. Okay, so you're done for tonight. And honor students, don't forget to do your whisk. Thank you.